Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Evelyn Mirembe. I'm a Neuro-Transformational Coach. And one of the things I'm passionate about, which is also why this channel exists, is helping people discover identity, unlock purpose, and live fulfilled and empowered lives. Yeah. So I do this through teaching, coaching, and serving people. Yeah. So today I would like to talk about how to change a belief. In the last two videos, I talked about identity, what identity is, and then we talked about beliefs and how they affect and impact our identity. If you haven't watched them, there's a link in the description. Please go watch them. So then this video will make sense to you. Yeah. So how do you change a belief? One of the definitions we give to belief is that it's a story that you tell yourself over and over again, and the evidence that backs that story up. Yeah. So from that definition, there's two things that especially influence a belief. One of them is the story that you tell yourself. Now, a story can simply be, I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough. I try out things and they don't work out. That's the story you're telling yourself. And what's the evidence that shows up? The different experiences you've had, or the things that people have told you, the feedback people have given you that backs up that story. So one of the ways to change a belief is, number one, change the story. So for example, if I went for a job interview and didn't get the job, and if this happened like 1, 2, 3 times consecutively, one of the beliefs, one of the stories I would tell myself is probably, I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. They don't like me. I can't get a job. These are stories that we tell ourselves, and these are beliefs that actually inform our identity. So an empowering belief, if I wanted to change this story, I would just tell myself maybe this job wasn't for me, or these rejections are just building up my resilience so that I'm able to be more prepared for a bigger opportunity. And or tell myself I haven't been accepted to this job because maybe this workplace won't be a healthy place for me, or this is not the right fit for me. And the more I tell myself this, the more it doesn't, it's not like an attack on my identity of I'm not good enough. It's just, this job is not the right fit for me. So the focus is not an attack on my identity, but rather the nature of the situation, right? So changing the story empowers us and gives us a different belief, and therefore informs our identity, affects our identity in a different way. Another way to change a belief is change the evidence. Evidence can be through your experiences, through things people have said, through things that you've said yourself, you know? So if, for example, using the job example again, if I was, for example, applying for a particular kind of job and kept getting rejected, what I could do is go for something else. If I was constantly applying for manager, bank manager, or manager of this and this, and I didn't get the job, maybe try something else. Try, I don't know, assistant manager, executive assistant in this. Just try something else that gives you a different experience and therefore a different outcome. A different outcome will give you a different belief about yourself, which is a different story about this situation and therefore about yourself. Now, the reason this is very important is because the things that happen in our lives, automatically our mind attaches to our person, our identity, because identity is the most powerful force in the world that directly impacts our personality and how we show up in the world, our dreams, the risks we take, and all that. So this is like the core of who we are. And therefore, things that happen around us, automatically the mind is trying to link to, is there something wrong with me? Can I tweak something? What is the truth about me? What does this say about me? And you can see it in your life alone. Every time you see something, for example, if maybe you had a best friend who just kept getting all the guys and getting invited to dates and you were not, the first thing would not be what is good about her or what do they see about her. It would be what is wrong with me. Because the mind is looking for evidence and certainty to make things right, to make you tick, to make your life awesome. This is what it wants to do. So it keeps looking for these evidences, and this is why we attach stories that happen, experiences to who we are. The third thing that you can do to change a belief is ask questions, dig deeper. Because one of the most profound things that I've learned is that the most powerful things that influence and affect our lives are things we don't even see. We can't see them, we can't touch them, but they exist. One of those is beliefs, emotions, gravity. You can't see it, but yet it has such a profound impact on our lives. Now, beliefs being one of those, investigate what that belief is. Dig deeper. Why am I feeling like I'm not good enough? Why do I interpret this thing this way? Why am I attaching this meaning to this experience? And the more you dig deeper, the more you'll find, the more you'll question things and change different things within your programming. Beliefs are the most powerful thing that affects that behavior or the outcome that we put out there, the person that we show up as, the result that we get, the actions that we take are all affected by our beliefs. So once you start to question the beliefs, and this I would like to caution is done excellently through coaching. And I'm not simply saying it because I'm a coach, but because I've seen it work. You change a belief at a deep level, at a foundational level of programming through coaching. Yeah. So I hope this was valuable. If there are any questions, please write to me, send an email to me, write in the comments, and just tell me what you thought about this. And if you like this content, please subscribe, turn on your notifications so you'll get notified every time a video is posted. And yeah, I'll bring you more content like this. Also tell me what you'd like to hear more of concerning in the line of identity and purpose and life in general. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.